Welcome to my channel. Have you ever tried to install Windows 11 on VirtualBox and all you get is a blank black screen? No logo, no error, nothing? That black screen isn't a graphics problem, it's a conflict. Your main Windows system has Hyper-V enabled and it's blocking VirtualBox from working properly. In this tutorial, I will show you one simple command to disable Hyper-V. That's the fix for the black screen. Then I will walk you through the VM creation steps that actually works in VirtualBox. Let's get started. Before we start, you will need two things: VirtualBox 7.2.8 and Windows 11 ISO. I already have both downloaded and installed on my machine. But if you haven't gotten them yet, here is a quick guide. For VirtualBox 7.2.8, go to virtualbox.org, click Download, then go to VirtualBox Platform Packages. Under that, select Windows Host to download the installer for Windows. For the Windows 11 ISO, go to Microsoft's download page. Scroll to download Windows 11 disk image ISO. Select multiple edition and confirm. Then select product language, confirm, and then tap 64-bit download. I will close this window because I have mine already downloaded. Fix the black screen. One command to disable Hyper-V. The black screen happens because Windows Hyper-V is enabled on your host. Here is the fix. Just one command. Open command prompt as admin. Type this command: bcdedit space /set space hypervisorlaunchtype space off. Press enter. You should see operation completed successfully. Then restart your PC. That's it. After the restart, Hyper-V is disabled and the black screen is gone. Windows will install perfectly. But once it's installed, you might notice something else. The screen is tiny, maybe 800 by 600, or even smaller, and your mouse might feel a bit laggy. That's actually a separate issue. But don't worry, later in the tutorial, I will show you exactly how to get full screen and smooth mouse. And the best part, it happens automatically if you follow one simple checkbox during the VM creation. Let me show you how to set that up. Creating the virtual machine in VirtualBox. Now open VirtualBox. Let's create the VM step by step. Click New, name it Windows 11. If you want to install it on a different drive rather than C, click the drop-down next to VM folder and choose your location. Otherwise, leave it to default. Next to ISO image, click Browse and select the Windows 11 ISO image you downloaded. VirtualBox will automatically detect the OS version. Leave it as it is. Right after that, you will see the checkbox that says Proceed with unattended installation. Leave it checked. Now tap Set up unattended guest OS installation to expand it. Enter your username and password. Here is the checkbox I promised. Check the box that says Install Guest Additions. This is the magic step. Guest Additions will install itself after Windows finishes, giving you the full screen and smooth mouse automatically. Quick question. Before this video, did you know about the checkbox? Or have you been installing guest additions manually all the time? Let me know in the comments. Now tap Specify Virtual Hardware. Confirm that 4096 MB and 2 CPUs is selected. That's fine. Also make sure Enable EFI is checked. Now tap Specify Virtual Hard Disk. Choose your disk size. I will choose 20 GB. It works for the lab setup, but for real-world use, Microsoft recommends 64 GB. Click Finish. The virtual machine will now start and Windows installation will begin automatically. Let it run. Just grab a cup of coffee. This might take a few minutes. In the meantime, here is what Windows is doing in the background. First, it's detecting virtual hardware that VirtualBox provided. Then it's installing the core drivers, basic display, storage, and network drivers. It's also applying your username and password and regional preferences from the unattended setup you entered earlier. And finally, it's preparing the startup menu and desktop by setting up your user profile. All of this happens automatically. You don't need to do anything. Once Windows finishes installing, you will see files being copied automatically from the VirtualBox Guest Additions iOS. Let the file copy complete. Once it's done, simply enter full screen mode. You will see the screen resized to fit your display. Mouse movements will also be smooth. Final check. Now let's verify everything is working. Open Task Manager inside the VM and go to Performance. Look at the speed. Normal numbers are between 1.6 and 2.5 GHz, depending on your host computer's processor. With two virtual processors, seeing around 1.6 GHz is perfectly normal. The red flag to watch for is if the speed drops below 0.5 GHz and stays there. That means Hyper-V is still active. If that happens, just run the bcdedit command again on your host computer and restart. Before we call it a wrap, what VirtualBox topic should I cover next? Let me know in the comments. If this helped, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.